Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Finally, back to Nitro F1. Um, Basically, with all the game issues we had at Bahrain, we had to pretty much delay the season until the game got a little bit better. Game's a little bit better. This is actually the third race of the season, not the second. The second race was actually last week at China, but I crashed on like lap 6, so there was really nothing to show. So we're here at Australia for the third race of the season. I'm going to say I don't think I'm very good at this track in this game. I just don't like how it feels. The car feels really slidey and unpredictable, so I didn't. This doesn't vibe with me, I guess you could say. But this is my qualifying lap. This was really early in qualifying. I decided to do a run on mediums just to see what it'll get me, and I felt like it was a pretty good lap. I'm like, I didn't feel like I made any mistakes, but we'll see that after qualifying, turns out that I was just kind of slow. Um, because here are the qualifying results. Puck did a was about a tenth and a half faster than me, but I was 2.3 seconds off Mahu on soft. So yeah, I just felt off the pace all weekend. I get all week at this track. So here we are for the start of the race, and hoping for a good start here. And just waiting for everyone here to ready up, and we're about to get going. And we got some red lights happening, and I'm just hoping for a good start. But even if you get a good start here, you can't really do anything here. But here we are. We get a okay start. There was a lot of wheel spin, and then I see MJ gets a nice start, but I cut that off to make sure he doesn't do anything. And then I think better of trying to race Puck into turn one here, just because of like how narrow it gets. It's just not worth trying to make a move there. It'll most likely result in both of us getting damage or crashing out. So I go a little offline into turn three there just to have downforce on the car. He gets a little tail happy. I had to check up a bit. Then we're gonna come through here in turn five, and the car does not turn, and I had to get out of the gas so much that MJ gets a run on me. I'm gonna try to drive it into turn six pretty hard, but just cannot get the car to turn, and he is able to clear me after this. And I was like, man, this is just awful, and I'm like, this race is horrible. I'm doing so bad at this track, and even like practicing with my teammate Gail, I was just struggling and was not very fast. So I was pretty worried at this point, and just needed to calm down and get into a groove a bit here and see what I could do. But behind me, Libert went through the chicane of death and died horrifically, and then that would bring out a virtual safety car. Surprisingly, not a full safety car. Um, I was really surprised by that, and even odder is that this virtual safety car almost went a whole lap because you can see we're about to enter the chicane, and now it will just end as we enter it right there. Basically, we went a whole lap on the virtual safety car, which was really weird. Usually they don't last that long, but I get a lot closer to MJ just because of how I was playing the safety car Delta game. But unfortunately, I just can't really do anything just because you need DRS to pass here, and I just didn't have it. But I have it here. But you can see MJ and Puck are MJ's running down Puck here, and MJ's going to go for a late move, and then overdrives the turn, and they both have contact. They both hit it, and they both get damage, and they both slow up so massively. And I get a huge run, and I'm going to be able to pass them both because I also have DRS on this straight because it's a double DRS zone. So all of a sudden, I find myself in fifth place and in a pretty decent spot because Puck and MJ both end up getting damage from that contact. And yeah, I was like, oh, I'll take that, and you can see my excellent driving there. Lap six here, just going through sector three, and actually at this point, my teammate of Gale actually got massive floor damage from turn five somehow. I looked at his clip, and it was really bizarre. And then at this point too, um, Cameron Bacon Waves also hit the wall on the left right there. There's a little thing that sticks out and you can hit it and it'll destroy your wing. Apparently that's what he did. And now he's going to be off the pace tremendously. And you can see on lap seven, he basically gives up trying to nurse it to the pit window and short pits to get his wing repaired. And he also speeds into the pits with a 5 second time penalty. And I'm just like, man, this is golden for me. Because that's probably just ending up to be another spot because he's going to end up putting on the hards. And I just knew the hards weren't very good. And the best strategy was actually mediums to soft or soft medium. Um, my teammate Gail is doing the soft medium strategy, and I'm doing the opposite of medium to soft. And you can see Mahu and Mahu and Gale, also Matt. We have a lot of Matts in Nitro. It's pretty crazy. But we are going to end up taking the lead due to strategy of me going long on mediums to start the race. I end up only having about a three second lead of on Mahu when we enter the pits, and I know that won't last very long just because he's gonna have the fresh 12 lap fresher medium, so he'll be on my tail pretty quick, and you'll see basically lap 13, a lap and a half later, he is already behind me, and I'm not even gonna fight him. I've been going through that chicane right there pretty safe, just not to crash every lap, and Mahu will just move on and stuff, and he will pull away. Mahu is so fast on this game; it is insane. um, it's crazy how fast he is. So we're jumping up to lap 17, coming to 18, and Chaffee has also ran me down on his newer hards, and my tires are basically dead at this point. But just trying to nurse it home to the pit stop, which I will be pitting this lap, but you can see Chaffee just goes by, really no contest, and I do end up coming in at the end of this lap, and thankfully, because it was getting to that point where it's like, oh, well, the tire can get a puncture at any moment at this point. So, um, a good pit road entry, a little safe. Rather be safe than sorry. And it was a fine stop and just come out. And at this point, I'm 10 seconds behind my teammate Gale, but he has massive floor damage. Like that turn five floor damage he got early in the race that made his floor orange. So yeah, his car was painful. So you can see literally in almost 2 laps, I have ran him down by 4 seconds, and I'm just trying to run the fastest lap here just to see if I can get that bonus point. And yeah, just all of a sudden I'm looking to be on the podium. I did not expect it because I just felt so bad around this track, and it just felt awful. Um, I actually on my pit stop I actually added front wing just because it just felt so slidey, and honestly it felt quite a bit better on this run, but yeah, I just wasn't fast here. I don't know what it was, but we're going through the chicane at lap 22, and Gale has a little moment, gets a little tail happy, and has to go off track to save it, and we end up in third. And at this point, I basically I pull away from Gale a little bit, but I basically go on cruise control because I know I can't catch Matt in second and Matt in first, and Gale's name is also Matt, so the top four are actually all Matt. So it's just Mattception in the front right now, and but at this point I just kind of cruise and don't really do anything too extreme. See lap 26 here. I pull away from Gale, but Chaffee's pulling away from me, and Bacon there, Cameron has been having a rough day. He had floor damage. He's been spinning out all the time, but we just jump over the last lap because nothing really happened. So basically cruised around the last like 6-7 laps, just not to crash. And congrats on Mahu on his second career win. And I'm sure it's the first of many this season by him, to be honest. And I'm gonna bring it home P3, honestly, which is a pretty good result considering everything. See how awful I felt around this track. This car didn't feel very good at all. So, um, yeah, we brought home a podium though. That's always good. Second podium of the season. Um, I ended up not getting the fastest lap because MJ pitted, and would end up getting it here. But that's just how it goes sometimes. And here are the final results that you can see. I finished P3. My teammate of Gale finished fourth. Matt finished first. Matt Chaffee finished second. I finished third. Gale fourth. MJ fifth. Bacon sixth. Puck seventh. He actually ended up. Actually, I forgot to show that, but yeah, he ended up crashing in the chicane as well. But no virtual safety car or safety car. That was weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Nitro is going to finally be back on F1. Next week we'll be at Japan. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And you can watch these Nitro races live on my Twitch on um, Saturday nights at 8 p.m. And next race is at Japan. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.